Love Yourself is an organization that's composed mostly of friends. It is an NGO that deals with HIV education and prevention here in the Philippines.
Everyone in Love Yourself are volunteers. So all of my 280 friends and members of Love Yourself have their own weekday jobs. Tapos we do activities during our free time para makatulong sa mga tao. Gusto namin to streamline HIV in such a way na hindi siya ma-stigmatize o ma-discriminate yung mga taong living with HIV, because HIV is just like hypertension or diabetes, di ba? You can have it for the rest of your life. There's no cure, but there's treatment. As long as you're taking care of yourself very well and you stay healthy.
One of the things that we always espouse is to always use positivity, because that's the way we can also attract people. Kasi ando na yung fear, no? Natatakot na yung mga tao about HIV/AIDS when you talk about it. So if you wrap on fear or alarm too much, then the more they might get turned off. So we want to be more attractive so that we can help more people.
We serve as a support group for the community. We hold events such as the Love Yourself Cafe, where we reach out to our target audience in a more intimate but casual way.
We want to reach out to the youth, what we call the key population, who are most at risk to HIV and AIDS. In the Philippines, the most at risk population are what we call the MSMs, meaning men who have sex with men.
MSMs are susceptible to an unhealthy sexual lifestyle. This includes practicing unprotected sex, having multiple partners, or living as a sex worker.
So they are actually among those that we really want to reach out to.
There are very different types of people. May mga people na ready to hear about HIV. May mga taong takot na takot about HIV kasi at the back of their minds, naiisip nila na, natatakot ako kasi baka may nagawa ako dati na puts me at risk more over these people. So mas natatakot ako. I believe that awareness is very important. Hindi lahat ng tao ready to hear about HIV agad. Some would want to go and talk about HIV ng more subtle. If they're ready, we encourage them to get screened. Ayan. Kasi at the end of the day, it's still your choice, di ba? If you're not ready, okay lang. As long as you're here with us, and then if you're ready na, then you can get tested.
When somebody comes to us for HIV testing, we follow the Department of Health's protocol. The very first step when somebody comes in for testing is what we call the pre-test counseling. There we discuss information regarding HIV. Ang aming objective noon is to provide the basic knowledge on HIV/AIDS to that person. Also, in that conversation with the counselor, it's very important that the counselor is able to ask questions to assess the risk of the person in terms of HIV/AIDS. Normally here in the Philippines, what we use is the rapid test. There's blood that is taken from the client, and that is actually tested by a medical technologist who is trained specifically as HIV proficient. And then the last stage is the post-test counseling. The counselor, together with the client, in a very confidential manner, discuss the results of the HIV test. Regardless of the test results, whether it is negative or positive, we always talk about behavior change with the client. We really are just there to provide information and encouragement that the person keeps on practicing safer sex behaviors so that they can avoid being infected by the virus.
Naisip ko rin kasi there are things na naman na ginagawa na pero there are people na hindi natatamaan ng mga intervention. So might as well do something that would complement ng mga activities na ginagawa ng mga government and other organizations.
We know our strengths, we know our limitations, and for the limitations, we always look at our partners, no, to help us.
Love yourself more by having the courage to know your health status. After knowing your health status, keep yourself healthy, stay healthy, and live healthy. Love yourself.